This program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com. WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball is brought to you by Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Whether buying or selling, trust the professionals at Me Realty. For more information, check out their website, merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, and online at myfgec.org. State Farm Agent Brian Clark, located at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln. Brian can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and he's got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Call 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Heritage Packaging in Lincoln, offering top-notch products and value-driven solutions for Central Illinois. Heritage Packaging offers the right packaging right on time. Learn more online at welchpkg.com or call 217-735-4406. Financial advisor Sal Polis of Edward Jones. Call Sal at 217-732-4001 or stop by his office at 1400 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Modern Brake and Alignment, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1964, offering full-service auto repairs, including suspension service, brake replacement, wheel alignment, transportation services, and more. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Stop by the shop at 1000 Commercial Park in Lincoln. Call 217-628-7650 or learn more at modernbrake.com. Go Railers! Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauinc.com. Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance, with offices in Lincoln and Atlanta, offering great rates on home, auto, life, and renter's insurance. Call 217-732-7755. Schneider Masonry, family-owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience, serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Dara Entwistle and Health Insurance Solutions of Illinois, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Located at 620 Broadway Street in downtown Lincoln, call 217-737-7581. Peasley Funeral Home, with locations in Lincoln and Atlanta, providing peace of mind at a difficult time. In Lincoln, call 217-732-8141. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball.
This is Corporal Brian Clements with the Lincoln Police Department. This week, Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers is seeking information in reference to a theft that took place at Jake's Furnishings. On Saturday, October 18th at 11:36 a.m., a black Volkswagen Passat or Jetta pulled into the Jake's Furnishings parking lot. A white male exited the vehicle and stole 3 granite monument stands that were sitting on the edge of the building. The male was thin-built and shorter in stature. There are 2 surveillance videos that are available for viewing on the Lincoln Police Department Facebook page. If you have any information on this crime, please contact the Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers anonymously at 217-732-3000 or the Lincoln Police Department at 217-732-2151. Tips leading to an arrest could receive a cash reward of up to $1,000. Crime Stoppers only wants your information, not your name.
The Lincoln-Logan County Crime Stoppers Crime of the Week is brought to you by Me Realty, supporting a thriving community safe for families through support of the Crime Stoppers program. Me Realty, 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com.
It's time for the Josh Comnick Growl Incorporated pregame show. And I'm your host, Josh Comnick. We're at home in Lincoln as the Railers get ready to take on Chicago Dunbar. In just a moment, I'll be joined by Scott Gerby as we break down tonight's matchup. We thank you for joining us on the home of every Lincoln Railer contest this season, WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. Again, Railer fans, thanks for joining us here from Coach Neil Alexander Court at Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium, getting set for night number 2 for the Railers here at the 35th annual Eaton Electrical Round Robin Tournament, where your Railers get set to take on the Mighty Men from Chicago Dunbar. The Railers come into the contest with a victory last night. They are 1-0. The Railers victorious last night over Champaign Centennial, 57-51. Chicago Dunbar comes into the contest with a record of 0-1 on the season. They fell last night to Danville. The Vikings defeated the Mighty Men 55-49. 16 minutes left on the warm-ups. We'll kick it back to the studios for a 2-minute timeout. Back with more of the Growl Incorporated pregame show. And you're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe rich is less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering magic. Rich is being able to keep your loved ones close and also send them away. Rich is living life your way and having someone who can help you get there. The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
Contact Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, 217-732-4001.
Touchdown! Oh, did you see that? Whoa, we scored?
Yeah, we scored going to the playoffs.
I can't believe I missed that.
Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone.
What? I should take your phone away.
No. I'll call for a ride.
Wait, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what?
Yep, that's mine.
I'm gonna need that back.
No.
Kevin!
Welcome back, Railer Nation, here from Coach Neil Alexander Court. You're in the Ground Incorporated pregame show. Josh Komnick, Scott Kirby, and Lloyd Kirby here from Lincoln Community High School, getting set for game number 2 of the 2025-26 season. The Railers getting set to take on the Mighty Men from Chicago, Dunbar. Again, the Railers come into the contest with a record of 1-0 on the season, fresh off a victory over Champaign Centennial, 57-51. Chicago Dunbar at 0-1 on the season. They fell to the Vikings last night of Danville, 55-49. Scott, a good game for the Railers last night, one that we didn't lead until about 3 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. It was a nice comeback by the Railers. Didn't get off to a great start. I believe Champaign Centennial took a quick 8-0 lead, but we kind of hung around close enough to get ourselves back into a spot where we were able to come back in that fourth quarter. Took the lead with about 3 to go and never trailed after that, which was good to see. Tate All with some big threes down the stretch in that third and fourth quarter. Komnick and Tungate carried the load from the scoring wise and also hit some big free throws down the stretch.
Yeah, and like you said, I think we were down at 11 at one point, and credit to the Railers for, hanging in there, fighting. Give Champaign Centennial some credit. Boy, they got some shooters on there, and Clark and Allen, where, it seems like they couldn't miss last night. But, the Railers, they hung around, and then Tungate and Komnick kind of took over, there in the fourth quarter. And like you said, Tate All had 4 3-pointers for 12 points, and, that really helped us out as well. And, still trying to figure some things out. Game 1 of the season, just trying to find their identity. And, hopefully they can bounce back tonight against Chicago Dunbar, who's going to want to get up and down the court. And the Railers, I don't know, they might be a little sore and tired today, but we'll see how it goes.
The Railers were led last night by the senior Brody Tungate. Tungate was led the way with 23 points, followed by the other senior on the squad, Carson Komnick. Komnick with 20 points and 11 rebounds. Tate All finished with 12, and Brett Hayes with 2 points for the Railers to round out their 57. And, there were some timely baskets. Every time we got close in that second quarter and third quarter against Centennial, they seemed to hit the right shot. And maybe Coach Al was right after the postgame that Champaign Centennial maybe got a little tired, or the Railers finally recognized that they had a couple shooters in Clark and I think his name was Isaiah something from last night. But they had 2 guys that led them, and early on we couldn't find them.
No, and they went off to a quick 8-0 lead, and Clark and Allen hit some big shots throughout the game to kind of end the Railers' run. But they fought through it and got that first victory under their belt, and we'll try to do the same tonight.
10 minutes and 39 seconds left on the warm-ups. We'll kick it back to the studios for another 2-minute timeout. Back with more of the Ground Incorporated pregame show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Railer fans, you all know there's a home field advantage when it comes to sports. The same applies when purchasing a car, truck, or having your vehicle serviced. You'll have the home field advantage when shopping at Grouse Chevrolet in Lincoln. The trained sales staff at Grouse will provide you with a no-pressure sales process. It'll put you at ease all the way through the delivery. When it comes time for service, the certified mechanics will care for your vehicle like it's their own. Call or stop by the dealership on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln or online at growinc.com.
If you're an ally of this community, speak out. There are more of us together than apart. And so they need you to stand with them.
STEM is everywhere. Like here, behind the scenes of The Walking Dead. STEM can create new worlds on and off the screen. The only limit is your imagination. Get inspired at shecanstem.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Back here from Coach Neil Alexander Court, we want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving Eve here coming up for tomorrow. And then the Railers will be back in action, Scott, on Friday. Full day of basketball. Game starting at 3 o'clock on Friday. Mount Zion and Belleville West at 3. 4:30 is Cahokia and Springfield. Champaign Centennial taking on Chicago Dunbar. And then in the nightcap, the Railers take on the Vikings from Danville at 7:45 on Friday. And then games again kick back off at 3 o'clock on Saturday, depending on how you did in your pool. The game's at 3, 4:30, 6:15, and 7:45. The way the pool shapes up right now for the Railers in the green pool, Lincoln 1-0, Champaign Centennial 1-1, along with Danville 1-1, and Chicago Dunbar 0-1 to start the young season. And this is a big game, not only just to get things rolling and get your second win in as many days, but in order to get to that championship game on Saturday night. This is a big one because the Railers could go up 2-0 and nobody else is 2-0 in their pool.
Right, and you know, if there is a tie, it comes down to free throw percentage. I don't know what we shot last night. Was it about 50% or something like that?
Yeah, well, the Railers were 59% from the free throw line. So not a great percentage to go by on the free throw line, but got a chance to make that up a little bit. But if you're 3-0, you don't have
to worry about it. Yeah, right. But let's hope it doesn't come down to that. Let's hope that the Railers can take care of business tonight and Friday night, and play that evening game on Saturday.
Lincoln 13 of 22 from the free throw line last night. The Railers just 6 of 22 from the three-point land. So and 4 of those were from Tate Hall. So some other Railers are going to have to step up and hit some jump shots from the perimeter tonight to take on as we take on the Mighty Men from Chicago Dunbar. That's going to wrap it up for us here on the pregame show. After word from our sponsors, Scott and I will be back here in Lincoln to bring you the play-by-play action as the Railers take on the Mighty Men. As always, a big thank you goes out to all of our sponsors. This has been the Josh Comnick Grau Incorporated pregame show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
STEM is everywhere. Like here, behind the scenes of The Walking Dead. STEM can create new worlds on and off the screen. The only limit is your imagination. Get inspired at shecanstem.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
There's only one thing that will save somebody's life, and that is naloxone nasal spray. get 911 on the phone, get the emergency responses there on their way.
Does your business need high-quality corrugated packaging? For solutions that work as hard as you do, turn to Heritage Packaging in Lincoln. Since 2019, Heritage Packaging has been a proud member of the Welch Packaging family. With just-in-time deliveries and a dedication to continual improvement, Heritage Packaging can help keep businesses one step ahead. Learn more online at welchpkg.com or call 217-735-4406. Heritage Packaging, the right packaging, right on time.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Lincoln Railer basketball is on the air. Good evening, Railer fans, and welcome to Lincoln Railer basketball. It's night 3 of the 35th annual Lincoln Eaton Round Robin Tournament. I'd like to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving as the Railers are all set tonight to take on Chicago Dunbar. WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCN Sports are pleased to bring you tonight's matchup from Lincoln, Illinois, on the campus of Lincoln Community High School. Good evening, everyone. This is Scott Kirby alongside Josh Komnick, Lloyd Kirby on the camera, Tate Whitted back at the studio, and we're all set for tonight's action. We'd like to wish a good evening to all of our listeners and viewers that are tuning in to WLCN 96.3 FM, listening on the go on the Mixler app, or watching our live stream video on YouTube. We hope you enjoy tonight's broadcast. The Railers come in tonight's action with a record of 1-0 as they were victorious last night over Champaign Centennial, and the Mighty Men have an overall record of 0-1 as they fall to the Vikings of Danville. It's time to check tonight's list of the game, sponsored by Me Realty. List your home with Me Realty when it's time to sell, and if you're looking to buy, check the listings at merealty.com. Josh, 3 keys to tonight's game.
Well, you talked about it earlier in the pregame show. You got to think Dunbar is going to put a lot of pressure. It's going to be man-to-man pressure. The Railers didn't do a great job of it last night against Champaign Centennial, but got better as we went on in that second half. The Railers with only 7 turnovers last night, so Coach Alexander had to be pretty pleased with that effort, and also a rebound. You know, I think we did a fair job. We got rebounded by 10 last night. It didn't seem that bad. I thought the Railers did a pretty good job on the offensive boards. Komnick with 11 total rebounds, 5 of them offensive, and then I'd like to get off to a little bit better start. You know, last night was 8-0 before we got in the scoring column, and you don't want to get yourself down to a team that you should beat. I think the Railers would probably be favored here in this game tonight, and get off to a good start. We'll get rolling early, get the crowd into it. We didn't really get the crowd into it until about the second half last night.
That's tonight's list of the game, brought to you by Me Realty. When you're ready to list your home, contact the professionals at Me Realty. Josh, the Railers a little beat up last night as Komnick took an elbow to the right eye, left eye? Right eye, and had to go in and get bandaged up there towards the end of the first half. No stitches. No. Just taped him up tonight with the Band-Aid, and
little glue.
He's good to go.
A lot of glue.
A lot of glue.
Yeah. It was pretty well half shut last night when he got home. He was having trouble seeing out of his right eye, but Trainer Matt didn't think that stitches were necessary, and probably a good idea. He said might have to have sit out tonight, so he's not going to want to do that his senior year. So we put a lot of glue on it, and Trainer Matt fixed him up this morning again, and hopefully ready to go as long as he doesn't take any more shot to it.
Let's hope. We're going to take another commercial break as we play the national anthem. When we return, we'll have the starting lineups and opening tip here on WLCN 96.3 FM.
The central and midwestern U.S. averages more than 850 tornadoes each year, and lately, the number of floods has been rising in the region too. So chances are, there will be more twisters and floods near here again. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are, you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has all the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com.
Welcome back, Railer Nation. Here from Coach Neil Alexander Court, getting set for the Railers and the Mighty Men from Chicago, Dunbar. And, of course, the Railers come into the Unites contest with a record of 1-0 on the season after a 57-51 victory last night over Champaign Centennial. The Mighty Men come in 0-1 on the season. They fell last night to Danville 55-49.
Dunbar Vocational Career Academy. And our Rail Splitters of Lincoln Community High School.
Cameron Kurtz getting ready to tell us the starting lineups, and we will announce with you. First man out, 5'10" and a senior, number 0, Aiking Jordan.
Number 3 is a 6-foot senior.
6 foot and a senior, number 3, Tyler Nixon.
Number 4,
5'10" and a junior, number 4, Keon Simmons.
Number 10, 6'5" and a junior.
6'5" and a junior, number 10, Jordan Woodlaw. Woodlaw with 19 points last night. And the last man out for the Mighty Men is 6'5" senior, number 11, Connor Martin. Tyler Nixon also in double figures last night for the Mighty Men with 17 points. Getting ready for the starting lineups for your Lincoln Railers. Assuming Coach will go with the same lineup as a night ago. First man out, the leading scorer from a night at 23 points last night. 5'11" and a senior, number 10, Tungate. Brody Tungate. Right behind him at 20 points last night, 6'3" and a senior, number 5, Komnick. Carson Komnick. 12 points last night on 4-3, 6'1", and a junior, number 3, Tate. 6'6", and a junior, number 32, Hayes. Brett Hayes, and 6'5", and a junior, number 20, Valakovich. Bryce Valakovich. Head coach Neil Alexander, assisted by Eric Ewald, Greg Alexander, Brandon Bird Farmer, Josh J. McClellan, Zach Dom, and Gary Rademacher.
Tonight's tip-off sponsor, Chicago Street Rentals, located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln, and it is game time, Josh, as Chicago Dunbar comes out in their traveling baby blues trimmed in gold.
Kind of like the colors.
I do.
That's something different.
A little Marquette action going on there. And the Railers in their home whites. Red numbers trimmed in green. As Coach Al's got him in the huddle going over final game plan. And we are ready to go. Set to tip. Number 10 for Chicago Dunbar, that's Woodlaw. And number 20 for the Lincoln Railers, Bryce Valakovich. And here we go. Night 2 for the Railers, 35th annual Lincoln Eaton Round Robin Tournament. The ball's up, tipped, and controlled by Dunbar. Jordan with it up top. They'll work it to the right to Simmons. Now back to Jordan. Back to Simmons. Now in the corner to Wordlaw. Now they'll work it back up top to Jordan. Over in the corner, number 3, Nixon. He's going to drive in. Running jumper, no good. And All chases down the rebound and gets it to Komnick. Now Tungate. Railers with their first possession of the evening. Tungate dribbles left past his man. Now pulls up, gives it to Hayes. Now Komnick over to Valakovich, right wing. He'll dribble left, pick up his dribble. Now give it to Tungate, top of the wing, 15 on the shot clock. 3 by All is up and off the back of the rim, no good. Tate All for the rebound, and the Railers reset. Komnick, corner 3, got it. Komnick with the Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer, and the Railers up 3 with 7 to go in the first.
Yeah, good job by the Railers there on an offensive rebound, a long one from a typical. Thought Komnick had a steal there, but long rebound for the Railers.
Little running jumper up and good for
you got to think you're going to see a lot of that from Chicago Dunbar, driving to the basket and trying to finish around the rim. They only made just 6 3-pointers last night.
Komnick to Valakovich. Valakovich gets to the elbow, now gives it to Hayes. Jumper by Komnick. It's good.
Yeah, good offense there by the Railers. Go up now 5-2 here in the first quarter on 5 straight points by Komnick.
Railers with the basketball. Tungate to Valakovich. He'll dribble out of it. Now give it to Komnick, top of the wing, over to Hayes left. Now Tungate will set up the offense with 15 seconds on the shot clock.
Yeah, I see it.
Tries a little backdoor to Komnick, nothing there. Now down to 10. Tungate left wing, deep left wing. He's going to dribble in. Stop there by Nixon. Now a handoff to All. Now Komnick. He's going to fire up an air ball. Had to shoot it with time expiring on the shot clock, and it'll be Dunbar basketball.
Yeah, and that was really, I think the shot clock really kind of bothered us last night about 2 or 3 times where we have to go one-on-one with about 8 seconds left to go on the shot clock. That time, the Railers with not a good look at all on the shot clock violation.
5-2 Railers, 5:13 to go, first quarter. Dunbar with the basketball. Nixon, he'll dribble out, set up the offense. Over to Wardlaw, now to Martin. Handed off to number 4, Simmons. A deep three by Nixon is way off, and Hayes with the rebound. He'll kick it to Komnick. Komnick will push left, now back to the right. Gets to the lane, nothing there. Now kick it out to Vlahovic. Vlahovic, three on the way, got it! Vlahovic with the Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer, and that's his first points of the season. And the Railers up 8-2, and Dunbar wants a 30-second timeout.
Yeah, Bryce stepping into his first varsity action really last night to speak of, and he probably didn't have the scoring that he wanted to, but he did some other things well. It's nice to get him off to a quick start tonight with a three-pointer. Komnick pushed the basketball, was able to find Bryce on that wing, and got the three-pointer to go down. So the Railers up 8-2, 4:38 left here in the first quarter. Komnick with 5 and a three-pointer just a second ago from Bryce Vlahovic, and the Railers got it going here early.
4:30 on the clock, first quarter. Little bounce pass underneath, no good, missed it. Wardlaw had a wide open layup right there, and I don't know if he lost the handle of it going up, but
yeah, it looks like Wardlaw really one of their more aggressive players here early on. As we said earlier, he was the guy that scored 19 points. He also had 8 rebounds for the Mighty Men last night.
Railers with the basketball, up by 6. Tungate goes to his right, picks up his dribble. Now Komnick, top of the key, swing it over to All. Now All dribbles around, back to Komnick, stolen away there by Nixon. Nixon's going to go up and count the bucket. It's 8-4. Komnick dribbling up top, now gives it to Tungate. Tungate will set up the offense. Komnick, top of the key, he'll dribble left, kick it out. All for a three off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Martin for Dunbar. They'll kick it up and almost stolen away by All. Out of bounds, going to stay with Dunbar.
Boy, they're really looking to push too, and they are up in the Railers' face. Tungate having a hard time getting open to get the ball, and then they're really scrambling and putting a lot of pressure on the Railers right now.
And turnover Dunbar as Nixon stepped on the sideline. And Komnick to inbound for the Railers, up 8-4.
Full court pressure here by Dunbar, and just Tungate up there to receive the ball. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here tonight.
Tungate gets it across, now a little double team and a push on Dunbar. He's got a little aggressive with Tungate. And the foul's on number 0. That is Jordan, his first, team first.
Team first, out of bounds, Lincoln.
Get it into Komnick, now a little backdoor to Tungate. Ooh, almost traveled.
Almost pulled a groin.
3 by All, left wing, got it. Nothing but net for All, and it's a Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer. Railers up 7.
Boy, if he can be really consistent from that three-point line this season, and especially from where he's shooting it at, that was about a foot and a half behind the line, just opens everything up for Komnick and Tungate to drive. And what an added bonus, obviously, that was last night with All with 4 threes.
Dunbar with the basketball. Jordan up top, now swing it over to Simmons. Now in the corner to Wardlaw. Kick it out. Now a shot clock violation on Dunbar. And another turnover.
What is the signal for the shot clock?
I don't know. You're the ref.
I don't get into those big games with shot clocks. Junior high doesn't have much of that. JV ball doesn't have any shot clock violation. Here the Railers are going to have somebody come up and help Tungate bring the ball up, or at least get it in bounds.
He's got 5 seconds to get it across, and he's going to be pickpocketed. He needs to get it across. He's got 2. Just makes it across the timeline and avoids the 10-second call, and the Railers will set up their offense. Hayes to Komnick. Komnick looked like backdoor. Corner 3 off the front of the rim. No good. Blokovich, good job of keeping it alive, and All comes out there with it. And the Railers will reset with 17 on the shot clock. Tungate now to Vlahovic. Vlahovic dribbles to his left, kicks it in the corner. All for 3. Got it! All with another 3, and it's a Chris Coyne State Farm 3-pointer. Railers up 10 with 1:48 to go.
I think if the Railers just move the ball enough, Scott, Dunbar's going to lose you when trying to play defense, and that time the Railers just scrambled enough.
Travel, no call. There's a turnover. Here comes Komnick, pushes left, now dribbles back out. Over to Tungate. Tungate has a lane up with the right. Too strong. Hayes there for the finish. Couldn't get it to go. Komnick's got it. He's going to go up and get hammered on the way up, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, Hayes didn't make it, but he kept it alive. And, that's one where you'd like to just use the backboard and throw it up and in. That's a shot he's going to have to consistently make for the Railers. But he kept it alive, got tapped back by Komnick, and then he grabbed it, took that power dribble, and went in and got fouled.
Komnick to the line for 2. Railers up 10. First one from Komnick, up and good. Puts the Railers up by 11. Komnick with 5. Black eye and all.
I didn't do it.
Got a little lippy with Dad last night.
No,
and had to put him in his place.
I didn't do it.
Well, no stitches. That's a good thing. Second one from Komnick, up and good. And the Railers up 12.
Yeah, Breon checks in for Hayes, give him a break. Komnick moves to a back position on the defense. Shot clock didn't start.
We got Joe Ryan down there.
He's probably listening.
It's a tough gig.
Yeah, that's and we're probably very fortunate. Mr. Lockenauer, who is running the shot clock, had done it for, from what I've heard, 10 years for Lincoln College. So we're one of the fortunate ones to have a guy with some experience on that thing, because you're right, it's new for everybody, probably except him. It's not an easy thing. And then you know how technology works, and sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't.
For sure.
So they're going to put 29 on the shot clock and move the clock down to 1:17.
Dunbar retains possession in the backcourt.
So it will be Dunbar basketball after we sort out the clock situation. 35, Zayd Shine in for Dunbar. Nixon dribbles up top with 20 seconds on the shot clock. Now he'll work his way to the right. Now back to the left, looking for a shot. There's a shot from number 10, Wardlaw, up and good for Wardlaw. 16-7, 50 seconds to go here in the first.
Yeah, it looks like now maybe a zone here by Chicago Dunbar.
Railers working around, trying to figure out the zone.
Yeah, almost looks like a matchup. They've got a guy matched up with
Vlahovic, 3 on the way. Got it! Vlahovic with another 3, and it's a Chris Coyne State Farm 3-pointer. Railers up 12.
Oh, tipped away by
Tungate. Now he'll get it himself. Go to the lane, up with the left, no shot. Gonna call a block.
Good tip away by Tungate, and that thing about hit the rafters after he tipped it, and he was able to sky up and get it again. And Brody to the basket. The second foul now on Chicago Dunbar. The Railers will get it out and underneath their basket. Third team foul, I guess.
Dunbar foul number 3.
All gets it into Vlahovic. Ooh, dangerous pass there, as it was hit out of bounds off of number 5, and we don't have a number 5.
11 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Railers with the basketball and Dunbar staying in their zone.
4 seconds, 3 on the way. A little too strong, up over the backboard, out of bounds. Going to be Dunbar basketball with 1 second on the clock. Railers up 19-7. Three-quarter shot. No good. A good start for the Railers here tonight as they take a 19-7 lead into the second quarter. We'll take a commercial break. We'll be back after these messages.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Illinois. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the IHSA and the Illinois Athletic Directors Association.
My biggest fear in the middle of my addiction was that I would never be able to get over it and that my kids wouldn't have a father. I started thinking, you know what? This isn't my story. For the longest time, fear held me back from ultimately being who I wanted to. I had to become a better man to be a better father. It's important to me that my kids are empowered and truly believe that if they can think it, they can do it.
Welcome back to Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium, the home of Coach Neil Alexander Court. Scott Kirby, Josh Comnick, Lloyd Kirby here tonight. Tate Whitted back at the studio. And the Railers with a 19-7 lead going into the second quarter. And it will be Railer basketball to start the second.
Looks like the shot clock maybe on our end, Scott. They're telling the coaches, and saw one of the officials just talking with a couple of the Railers there. Not sure if it's not working or what's going on. Looks like neither of them are set back up. I don't know if they'll go without a shot clock now or. Looks like our AD will be staying up late tonight trying to figure that thing out.
Yeah. I don't know if...
You might be over here for tomorrow, Thanksgiving.
I don't know that he's technically savvy for that. He'll have to find somebody to do that.
You might be over here for Thanksgiving dinner fixing that shot clock up on the ladder.
Well, I don't know a whole lot about it, but there it goes.
All right, good. I like it, so I don't want to be without it.
Right. Well, there it goes. All right, it's working. Railers with the basketball to start the second quarter. They'll work it around. Comnick up top, now left wing all. Dunbar still in their zone. McKinney, 3 on the way, off the rim, no good. Dunbar with the rebound. Here comes Nixon pushing right. Nixon dribbles out, now gets it to Shine. Shine, turnaround jumper, up no good. Vlahovic with the rebound. Kicks it out to Tungate.
Yeah, a couple possessions now. Dunbar's been in that zone. Time for the Railers to figure this thing out, try to get in the middle.
3 by all, off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to number 13, Christian Crawford. And Dunbar sets up their offense. They're trying to figure out our zone.
Yeah,
I don't think they've never seen it before,
no,
so
probably don't
it's a little
see
tricky.
A lot of zone in the Chicago Public League.
Wardlaw for a 3, too strong. Rebound comes down to number 5. We don't have number 5 in our program. Little feed to Wardlaw, up and good. An easy bucket for Wardlaw. 19-9, 10-point lead for the Railers with the basketball. Comnick over to Tungate. Now McKinney in the corner. Bounce pass into Vlahovic. Feeds it to Comnick up with the left. Too strong, no good. Wardlaw with the rebound.
Yeah, nice pass there by Bryce. And a layup Carson's got it knocked down.
Turnover Dunbar. Right to Vlahovic. He's going to pick up his dribble. Kick it over to Tungate. Tungate to Comnick. Now over to All. Now they'll work it back to the right. McKinney, corner. Tungate 3 right wing, off the rim, no good. Back down, no good. Vlahovic with the rebound, chucks it out, and Tate All hits it out of bounds off of number 5. Good heads up move by All to hit that off the Dunbar kid because he really had nowhere to go.
Yeah, the Railers did a good job of that first quarter, shooting the 3-ball, 5 of 10, now 5 of 13, where we've missed 3 here early in this second.
All kicks it into Velakovic. Now they'll work it to the right to McKinney, now in the corner to Comnick.
Looks like Dunbar back in a man-to-man.
Four seconds. Tungate pulls up for a 3, left it way short, air ball. Dunbar with the rebound. Nixon dribbling out front. He'll go to his right, now back to his left. Kicks it to number 13, Crawford. Inside, jumper, no good. Rebound ripped out of there by Comnick, and we're going to get a jump ball, and the possession arrow will go to Dunbar.
Railers with a stop there, but again, see a lot of that anymore, Scott, where a guy goes up for a rebound and guys just like piranha go after that ball, try to tie it up, and that time Dunbar was able to do that.
They'll kick it all the way across half-court line, and number 5 will trot it across, work his way to the left, try to get it inside. Tapped away. Here comes Tungate up with the left, and good.
Good job. I'm glad Brody didn't try to back that out. When he gets up in the open court, he's explosive, and he's got to find a way to get all the way to the hoop, and that time he did.
21-9 with 4:55 to go, first half, and Tungate's going to get called for the reach. Brett Hayes set to check back in.
Yeah, Tungate smelled that. I think that was Nixon that was having trouble handling the ball and tried to tip it away. Might have got a little arm, but Brody thought he got a lot of ball there.
Teams will go with substitutions. Out of bounds for the Miami.
Wardlaw over to Nixon. Nixon to Crawford, now in the corner to number 4, Simmons. Nowhere to go for Simmons, stolen away by Tungate. Tungate fakes it up with the left, blocked on the ground. Dunbar comes away with it. Crawford for the rebound. Now Nixon pushes right. Kick it over to Simmons. Now get it down low to number 13, up and good for Crawford. An injured player, number 33. He's going back to the locker room. Trainer Matt's going to follow him back.
Then Dunbar just kind of hanging around here, Scott. And the Railers have had their chance to get this to 13 or 15-point lead, and Dunbar staying close.
There's a bucket from Comnick.
Yeah, good job there by Comnick. Goes baseline and then goes up strong for that layup and puts the Railers back up 12, 23-11. 3:50 left here in this second quarter.
Try to get it down low. Brett Hayes there with the rebound. Now Dunbar gets it back. Jump shot by Wardlaw, no good. Hayes will track it down. Now get it to Comnick. Comnick 3, top of the key. Count it. It's a Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer for Comnick. He's got 12, and the Raiders got 26, up by 15. .310 to go, first half. Dunbar with the basketball, and they're going to turn it over. Another turnover, Dunbar. It'll be Lincoln Railer basketball.
Yeah, you said it, Scott. They're another turnover for Dunbar, and that is number 9 on the game. Just 2 for the Railers. Railers got 6 steals. And I think, Scott, if we just work the basketball against this Dunbar defense, I think we can get about any shot we want. The Railers have had some good looks here in this first half. Railers shooting 6 of 15 now from three-point land.
Comnick will trot it up with 3 minutes to go. All. Now back to Comnick, right wing. Loses his dribble. Now gets it to Tungate. Komnick, 3 on the way. Off the rim, no good. Rebound to Simmons for Dunbar. Little spinning move by number 3 up, no good. Rebound comes down to Komnick. He kicks it out to Tungate. Tungate in a little bit of trouble. Now gets it across half-court line, takes it all the way to the rim, left a little bit short, fought for underneath, and number 4, Simmons, comes away with it. Here comes Nixon. Nixon, pull-up jumper, up, no good, too strong. Hayes with the rebound. Who gives it to Komnick with 2:15 to go. Railers up by 15.
Yeah, let's get this thing to 20 here, Scott. 2:10 left in this first half. Let's get this thing.
Backdoor Komnick, easy layup, up and good.
Now missed it.
And a timeout on the floor. Chicago Dunbar wants a full timeout. We'll take one as well. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com.
Welcome back to Lincoln Railer basketball, where the Railers are up 28-11 over Chicago Dunbar. It will be Dunbar basketball out of the timeout. Komnick with 14, Tate All with 6.
And Bryce Volakovich with 6. Tungate with a couple.
Dunbar gets it across the timeline. Now they'll work it outside to the left. Wardlaw now back up to Jordan. In the corner to Simmons. Now back up top with 15 on the shot clock. 3 on the way. Off the front of the rim, no good. Tungate with the rebound, kicks it up to McKinney. McKinney up with the right. Too strong. Hayes there for the rebound, and he'll be fouled on his way up, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, I love the hustle by Brett on the one end. He hustles down on the fast break and doesn't expect Breon to make it, and hoping he does. He just a good rebounder, never expects the shooter to make it. Brett hustles down, grabs the rebound, and is going to go to the line for 2. Free throw up and good.
Good, yeah.
Brett Hayes, a 6'6" junior, wears the number 32. Free throw up and good.
And good. Brett Hayes makes both free throws. He's on the board with 2 points. And the Railers extend their lead to 19. Jordan in the corner, a little trouble. Now kicks it out to Simmons. Here comes Wardlaw, jumper on the way, off the rim, no good. Fought for underneath, loses it. McKinney comes away with it, pushes right. Got hit on the arm, no call. And here comes Nixon. And Hayes is going to pick up the foul on Nixon. First foul for Hayes, second team foul for the Railers, and Nixon to the line for 2. First one up and good.
First free throws for the Mighty Men tonight. They are 1 of 5 from three-point land and now 1 of 1 from the free throw line.
Second one up and good for Nixon. And it brings the score to 30-13 with a minute to go.
2-2-1 press here by Dunbar. The Railers got to be careful with the time clock here.
Just gets across, just in the nick of time. Tungate with the basketball. 44 on the clock.
Like Carson to get one-on-one here with this guy.
Tungate finds the lane. He's going to be tripped. No call. And Dunbar comes away with it with 30 seconds to go.
Yeah, that's got to be a foul. You're not just...
Blocked there by Hayes. Comnick comes away with it, and he'll kick it to Tungate with 20 to go. Railers 30, Dunbar 13. Railers will hold for one. Hayes left wing, gets it to Comnick. In the corner to All. Tungate gets it off the back of the rim, no good. And at the end of the first half, it's the Lincoln Railers 30, Chicago Dunbar 13. We'll go to commercial break. When we come back, we'll have the Ground Corporated halftime show here on WLCN 96.3 FM.
WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball is brought to you by Culver's of Lincoln. Me Realty. Full Gospel of State Farm agent Brian Clark. Heritage Packaging in Lincoln. Financial advisor Sal Polis of Edward Jones. Modern Brake and Alignment. Grau Incorporated. Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance. Schneider Masonry. United Community Bank. Dara Entwistle and Health Insurance Solutions of Illinois. Peasley Funeral Home. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball.
You're in the Ground Incorporated halftime show. Josh Comnick along with Scott Kirby and Lloyd Kirby, where the Railers lead it here at half 30-13 over the Minutemen from Chicago Dunbar. We'll run through the scoring first for the Minutemen. They were led by Jordan Wordlow with 7. 4 points for Tyler Nixon and 2 for Christian Crawford. The Railers are led the first half by the senior Carson Comnick. Comnick with 14, 6 apiece for Tate All and Bryce Volakovich. 2 points Brody Tungate and 2 points for the junior Brett Hayes. Again, the Railers lead here at half 30-13. We'll kick it back for another commercial break. Back in 2 minutes. You're in the Ground Incorporated halftime show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
What, we scored?
Yeah, we scored. We're going to the playoffs.
I can't believe I missed that.
Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone.
What? I should take your phone away.
No. I'll call for a ride.
Hey, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine.
I'm gonna need that back.
No.
Kevin!
When I was 10, my mom got deported. We had a difficult time, and I feel that's why I didn't get to finish school. My husband is really supportive in a way that he pushed me to go back to school.
She wants to have a career so her kids can look up to her.
They both keep me motivated to go to school, and they see that if I do it, like they can do it too, you know? I feel that everything's possible.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
One of the deadliest mass shootings in U.S. history at Post nightclub in Orlando.
Walking into the building for the first time after the shooting, it was crippling, but it had to be preserved. If you're an ally of this community, speak out. There are more of us together than apart. It is the power of love in its rawest form.
You're in the Ground Incorporated halftime show where the Railers lead it here at Coach Neil Alexander Court, 30-13 over the mighty men from Chicago Dunbar. The Railers look to improve to 2-0 on the young season. They will be back in action on Friday. The Railers will take on the Vikings from Danville at roughly about 7:45, probably closer to 8 because there's 3 games on Friday, 3 o'clock, 4:30, 6:15, and then the Railer game scheduled for a 7:45 tip. And the Railers got a much better start tonight, Scott. That's what we were looking for, was off to a good one, and Comnick and all got them going early.
Yeah, and, Tungate with only 2 points, but, he does a lot out there, bringing the ball up, playing that point on defense. You mentioned it last night, Josh, how that's a tough task to do, and you got to really be in shape and have a motor to do that, and not necessarily going to need a lot of points from him, but, he had, 23 last night?
Yeah, 23.
And, I look for him to come out second half and really turn it on.
Well, and I think you made a good point last night. Being in practice shape is one thing, but game shape and the intensity of a game is a whole lot different than what you're playing with in practice. Coach Al tries to make practices harder than a game, but in all reality, it's sometimes, most of the times not. And him coming off a game where he, I think he sat out for about 24 seconds last night because he had 2 fouls, and they took him out late in that second quarter for the last couple of seconds. But other than that, he didn't come off the floor, and he's probably feeling a little bit today. So get a couple games under their belt and get a little bit better game shape. But again, he's able to turn it on real quickly if he wants, and he can get 10 points in a hurry. Does a good job of handling the pressure for this Railer team. But Carson got off to a good start, made a couple threes, was able to get to the basket a couple times. Couple threes by Tadal, Bryce Vlahovic with a couple threes, and as Coach said last night, Comnick and Tungate led with 23 and 20 respectively, but he's going to need other guys to score 8, 10, 6, because there's going to be some defenders that are going to be able to hold down Comnick and Tungate as we get going into the season a little bit more.
Yeah, and we saw a little bit of that last night with All and tonight with All, and Vlahovic, he's got 6 points tonight, so they're starting to contribute. They're finding their roles, and they're just going to get better as the year goes on.
Railers shoot 37% from the field, 35% from three-point land, a perfect 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Railers out rebounding the Mighty Men. I keep saying Minutemen. Mighty Men, 16-10. The Railers with 6 steals on. Where'd my turnovers go? Gone. 4 turnovers. 6 steals, 4 turnovers to go along with 7 assists for the Railers. We're going to send it back to the studios. Round up the Growl Incorporated halftime show. Back in a couple minutes, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
There's only one thing that will save somebody's life, and that is naloxone nasal spray. Get 911 on the phone. Get the emergency responses there on their way.
Does your business need high-quality corrugated packaging? For solutions that work as hard as you do, turn to Heritage Packaging in Lincoln. Since 2019, Heritage Packaging has been a proud member of the Welch Packaging family. With just-in-time deliveries and a dedication to continual improvement, Heritage Packaging can help keep businesses one step ahead. Learn more online at welchpkg.com or call 217-735-4406. Heritage Packaging, the right packaging, right on time.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Welcome back to Lincoln Railer basketball here at Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium, where the Railers with a 30-13 lead over Chicago Dunbar. It will be Railer basketball to start the second half.
Railers will go with the original starting lineup of Tungate, All, Komnick, Hayes, and Volakovich.
To start the second half, it'll be Lincoln's possession.
So Tate All to inbound. He'll get it into Tungate. Second half underway. Tungate pushes right. Now gets it in the corner to All. All dribbles out of it. Now back in the corner to Komnick. Now they'll work it to the left. Tungate top of the key. He'll dribble left. Now hold up. Give it to Volakovich. Now work it back to the right. Komnick right wing. He'll dribble left. Tries to get in the lane, and a lot of contact there by Wardlaw. Wardlaw will pick up the foul. His
Dunbar coach a little upset with the call, but that's a foul at any level. When you're holding up the driver and they can't get to the basket, that's a foul.
Second personal foul for Wardlaw. Volakovich kicks it out. Komnick pull-up jumper. It rolls in and good for Komnick. Railers up 19.
Yeah, good pull-up jump shot there by Carson. Got in the middle of the lane, and he's done a good job of working on that shot.
And Simmons just airmails it over the head of Nixon. Turnover Dunbar. Railer basketball.
Let's hold him right now.
Bounce pass into Komnick. Komnick dribbles left, picks it up, kicks it over All. Three-pointer on the way. Got it! Tate All with another Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer. And All's got 9.
Yeah, great job by Komnick, too. Got in the middle of that lane and then was able to kind of got shut off. And then Tate lined him up. Not sure if there was communication there or what, but Carson found him. And Tate can shoot it from the outside, that's for sure.
Wardlaw pulls up for a 3, rolls around, and good for Wardlaw. Yep, there's a bump by Jordan. He's going to foul Tungate. It's the second foul for Jordan, team second.
Well, Coach wanted to get to that 60-point mark, not just once, but hopefully average about 60 points a game this year, and the Railers with 30 at half.
Tungate with the ball, now to Komnick. Komnick finds Tungate underneath, up at the right, no good. A lot of contact, no foul. Wardlaw thinks about a 3. Tungate gets in front of him. Now they'll reset. 35-16. Jordan dribbles in, kicks it all the way out to Nixon, throws it out of bounds. Turnover Dunbar. It's like Dunbar and Komnick getting into it. Referee's going to grab him, have a little chat, settle him down. Dunbar's or Jordan's still pushing around a little bit.
Yeah, there's still a lot of contact going on.
Probably a little chatter too down there. Komnick dribbles in, up with the right, left it short, got his own rebound. He's going to go back up and be fouled from behind. Martin's going to pick up the foul.
Komnick with a nice drive. He'll head to the line for 2 free throws. The Railers 4 of 4 from the line tonight. Komnick 2 of 2 so far.
Martin picks up his second, team third. Komnick free throw up and good. 36-16, just under 6 minutes to go in the third. And Komnick, perfect from the line so far tonight. And the Railers up 21.
The Railers doing a really good job, I think, so far, Scott, of limiting the perimeter driving ability of Dunbar. We've done a really good job of staying in front and having other guys there to help with the driver. Travel.
Yep, that was a travel. Good call there, ref.
Dunbar wants to now put on their 2-2-1 press, and the Railers want to make sure they speed up the pace there a little bit.
Yep, they're going to get a 10-second call or travel. Take your pick. As the Railers kind of just a little lackadaisical
we had
there.
one of those last night, too, where we were just, as you said, kind of slow getting the ball across half court. And now that with the shot clock going on, the officials don't have to count. They're just going off the read of the shot clock.
Kick it out. Wardlaw, 3, right corner, off the rim, no good. Tungate will track it down, now push right. A little reach in on number 3, Nixon. That's his second, team fourth. All to inbound. Gets it to Tungate. Tungate will back it out. Now he'll dribble in with the right up and good for Tungate.
Yeah, he's got that, as Coach said, he's got that explosive quick step. And when he kind of lulls you to sleep a little bit with his dribble and then decides to take off, it's really tough to stay in front of him.
(39-16), 4:38 to go, third quarter. Shine tried to bowl his way through there, and Railers going to pick up the foul. It's on Hayes, his second, team first.
Team first. Christian Crawford will return for the Viking.
Nixon with the ball, top of the key. All the way in the corner to Wardlaw. Cut off there by Hayes. And we're going to have a foul.
Like Hayes is going to get another one there on the block.
Hayes picks up his third, team second.
His third.
And Dunbar will get it in. Nixon with it, top of the key. He'll walk it back out, set up the play. Feed it into Shine. Little bounce pass under to Wardlaw. Up and good for Wardlaw as he snuck in behind the Railer defense, and an easy bucket for Wardlaw. And a reach in by Nixon. He just picked up his third.
Yeah, that should be
fifth.
the 15th foul on Dunbar here, so Comnick will go to the free throw line. The Railers are going to be in that two-shot, what do you call it, bonus now? Two-shot?
Double bonus, I guess.
Kind of thing, where 2 free throws on any foul against Dunbar for the rest of the 4 minutes and 1 second left here in the third quarter. Railers up 39-18.
Free throw up and good for Comnick. McKinney's going to check in for Hayes.
And for the Mighty Men, Comnick shoots 1.
Comnick's second one up and couldn't get it to go. Comnick with 19. Little running jumper up and no good. Tapped out of there and out of bounds off of Dunbar.
Yep. The Railers look to extend this thing here. 3:51 left in the third quarter. Railers up 40-18.
McKinney up to Tungate. Tungate dribbles out of the pressure. Now finds a lane up with the right. A lot of contact, and he did get the foul. The late whistle, count the bucket, and Tungate to the line for the and one.
He took off from about the middle of that S, it seemed like, and he was in the air forever. Got all the way to the front of the rim, and Tungate able to finish in the contact. So as you said, just 2 points in that first half for Tungate, but he's picked it right up and give him now 7.
By Tungate. For Dunbar, number 4, Keon Simmons returns. He replaces Dixon.
43-18. Railers with the lead. 3:38 to go. Third quarter. Wardlaw thinks about a 3, now pulls up from the elbow, up and good for Wardlaw.
Too easy. Railers got to play some defense here, and giving up some easy baskets. That's just an easy pull-up 8-footer off a press breaker.
McKinney over to Tungate. Now Tungate will set up the offense with 25 on the shot clock. Railers up by 23. Tungate to the rim, up with the right, rolls around, no good. Rebound comes down to Simmons for Dunbar. He'll push left, picked up there by Tungate. Now a trap. Over to Wardlaw. Pull-up jumper from the free throw line, too strong, no good. Fought for underneath, loose ball. And Shine will track it down and be fouled there by McKinney. McKinney picks up his first, team third. Dunbar to inbound, get it into Shine. Shine, pull-up jumper, no good. Wardlaw with the rebound. He's going to put it back up and good. Leads down to 21 for the Railers with 2:35 to go, third quarter. McKinney loses it to Shine. Now kicks it up to number 5. That's Perry. Now Wardlaw goes up, and he'll be fouled by McKinney. McKinney picks up his second, team fourth.
Fouls from Rail Splitters, number 2, Breon McKinney. That is his second.
Pretty sloppy here for the Railers. Not a lot of defense. I know they're up 20 points, 21 points right now, but you can still get after it and play defense here. We've given up some easy baskets. There is silly kind of turnover.
Wardlaw left it short. He'll get another one. Second one from Wardlaw, up and good. 43-23, down to 20-point lead for the Railers. 2:24 to go in the third quarter. Tungate crosses the timeline. Now set up their offense. Spins right, backdoor to Comnick, up and good.
Yeah, great pass there, one-handed. And Comnick's man just fell asleep, and as soon as he fall asleep, Comnick goes back door, and Tungate hits him with a nice one-handed bounce pass, perfectly placed where it comes up to right about the hip, and he puts it in. Travel.
And a travel on Simmons for Dunbar. Another turnover Dunbar with 1:50 to go, third quarter. Tungate will get the inbound pass from All. Now he'll walk it up on Perry. McKinney, top key to Komnick. Kicks it out. 3 on the way from All. Off the rim, no good. And the rebound comes down to Dunbar. They look to push up to Wardlaw. Wardlaw up and good. Komnick throws it away, and little jumper by Simmons is up and good. 45-27. Tungate dribbles out of the pressure, now backs it out. 1:04 to go. Railers with the basketball, work that perimeter. .10 on the shot clock. Tungate with it, right wing. He'll dribble left, get to the lane, pull up from the free throw line, up and no good. Rebound comes down to Dunbar. Wardlaw, he's the leading scorer for Dunbar with 19. Feed it in to Shine. He's going to dribble in, nowhere to go. Now kick it back out to Wardlaw. He's going to dribble, kick it out. Perry feeds inside, loses it, and Komnick comes away with it. Now he'll back it out with 20 seconds to go, third quarter.
Yeah, we'd rather look to take the last shot here.
Bounce pass over to McKinney, right wing, now to Vlahovic, 10 seconds. Tungate, McKinney. 3 from All, corner, got it. Tate All with the Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer to close out the third quarter. And at the end of 3, it's the Lincoln Railers 45, Chicago Dunbar 27. We'll take a commercial break. We'll come back. We'll have fourth quarter action here on WLCN 96.3 FM.
This is Corporal Brian Clements with the Lincoln Police Department. This week, Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers is seeking information in reference to a theft that took place at Jake's Furnishings. On Saturday, October 18th at 11:36 a.m., a black Volkswagen Passat or Jetta pulled into the Jake's Furnishings parking lot. A white male exited the vehicle and stole 3 granite monument stands that were sitting on the edge of the building. The male was thin-built and shorter in stature. There are 2 surveillance videos that are available for viewing on the Lincoln Police Department Facebook page. If you have any information on this crime, please contact the Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers anonymously at 217-732-3000 or the Lincoln Police Department at 217-732-2151. Tips leading to an arrest could receive a cash reward of up to $1,000. Crime Stoppers only wants your information, not your name.
The Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers Crime of the Week is brought to you by Me Realty, supporting a thriving community safe for families through support of the Crime Stoppers program. Me Realty, 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com.
Fourth quarter underway. Little putback by number 13, Crawford, for Dunbar. And it makes it 48-29 Railers. McKinney with it. Now over to Komnick, left wing. All. Now work it back to the right. And looks like All rolled his ankle. Don't want to see that. We're not real deep in the first place.
Hayes in for All. 7:18 left here in the fourth quarter. Railers up 19, 48-29.
Tungate with the basketball. He'll spin to his left. Now back to the right. Give it to Vlahovic, right wing. Feeds it to Hayes. Now back over to Tungate. Tungate with 8 seconds on the shot clock. Now 5. Komnick, he's going to dribble in, pull from the elbow.
Yeah, got hit on the arm.
Sure did.
Right on the left arm as Carson was going up to pull up from about 16 feet. And it's going to go to line for 2. 5 of 6 from the line for Komnick here tonight. The Railers 8 of 9 from the free throw line.
Count it for Komnick. Railers back up by 20. Got to be shooting, 90% from the line tonight?
We'll hope after this make.
90% from the line tonight?
Yeah. 10 of 11 from the line, pretty close to 90.
Yeah, a lot better than what we saw game 1.
Yeah.
Railers up 50-29. There's a shot from Wardlaw. 50-31. Tungate blows by Perry. Now the Railers will set up their offense. Give it to Tungate, stolen away there by Simmons, but he stepped on the sideline and turned it right back over to the Railers. Some lazy passes tonight.
Yeah, you gotta remember they're going to pressure, and that's why the back doors have worked, because the pressure has worked. We just got to get into the offense a little bit quicker to get those back doors to. So I think they were going to run something for Komnick on some sort of a back door. It just couldn't quite get it there, and then Dunbar steps out of bounds as they were getting ready to steal it.
Should be a full 35 seconds, shouldn't it?
I don't know. I'm not up on the rules on that yet.
There we go. They got it changed. 35 seconds on the shot clock. Tungate with the basketball. Give it to Komnick, left wing. Komnick dribbles in. Little running jumper, and Shine's going to pick up the foul, and Komnick's going back to the line where he's to live tonight.
Yeah. So far, so good. 7 of 8 from the line. Carson going back, got 23 points so far on the night.
And Shine is first.
Free throw up and good for Komnick. Railers back up by 20.
Komnick at the free throw line, second of 2.
Got them both. Komnick with 25 points for the evening. 6:15 to go left in the game. Railers 52, Chicago Dunbar 31.
Yeah, I like to shore up our defense a little bit here in this.
Another turnover.
That'll help.
Yeah.
But we've given up some easy baskets. The intensity on defense has gone down a little bit.
Tungate to McKinney. Now Hayes, corner Komnick. Tungate, left wing, up top. Vlahovic, 3 on the way. Off the rim, no good. Tracked down by Perry for Dunbar. They'll push it to the left to Wardlaw. Wardlaw's going to dribble in, nowhere to go. Picks up his dribble, now kicks it out to Shine, and it's going to be an offensive foul on Shine.
Yeah, I thought it was an easy call. Their coach not too happy about it, but Breon with a pretty good position and just kind of put his shoulder and extended that arm. And anytime you do that, you're going to get an offensive foul.
Be back on air now. Little technical difficulty there. Says we're connected. 54-31 Railers. Dunbar with the basketball. We're at the 5-minute mark here in the 4th. Wardlaw.
Hello?
Yep, we're on.
You guys are back on? All right, I'll switch you back over.
Okay. little technical difficulties there, Josh.
Yeah, we're back.
We're back. The game's still going on.
54-31. The Railers up. 4:54 left here in this fourth quarter. I think may have missed a couple free throws by Komnick and then a jump shot by Komnick to extend this lead for Lincoln.
Vloksvich thought about a three, pulls it back, gives it to Tungate. Now Tungate works right. Up with the right. Too strong, no good. Fought for underneath. Crawford comes away with it, kicks it over to Nixon. He'll bring it up. Working around the perimeter. Wardlaw is going to dribble in. Hayes meets him right there, but Wardlaw able to finish. He's got a good game.
Yeah, he does. He's quick. He's shown that he can make the three-point shot, and then he does a good job of pump faking on that three-point line and then getting to the hoop.
54-33 Railers at the halfway point here in the fourth. Komnick kicks it out to McKinney. Now Tungate working around top to Vloksvich. Now Komnick's going to dribble in, reverse layup up and good for Komnick.
Yeah, and he stepped on the line, taking the ball out of bounds, so the Railers will get it back after the reverse layup by Komnick. Dunbar trying to get it in too quick, and they stepped on the line.
So Lincoln will get it right back. They'll get it into Hayes. He'll dribble out. Now kick it out to Tungate. 56-33. Railers looking to go 2-0. McKinney's going to dribble in. Up, a reverse layup, no good. And here comes Dunbar. Wardlaw trying to dribble his way in. Now a trap. Stolen away by Tungate, throws it up. And it's going to be out of bounds, Railers, but good effort there by the Railers.
Yeah, Tungate did a great job, too. He didn't save it on their side of the court. He flipped it behind the back all the way down. Komnick tried to outrun it, but could not come up with it.
Going to reset the shot clock to 35, 3:24 left in the game. Another Komnick checks into the game. Kane Komnick with his first varsity action. You got the Komnick brothers out there.
As long as we don't get in a fight, we'll be all right.
Wardlaw jumper, no good. Rebound comes down to Vloksvich. Tungate to Komnick. Now McKinney. Now we're going to have to call him by first name. McKinney up with the left hand. Good. Breon McKinney's on the scoreboard, and the Railers up by 25 with 2:45 to go. And McKinney just picked up his third. Now number 12 is going to check in. That's Henry Stolzenberg, a 5'7" sophomore. And number 14, Nick Taylor, a 5'9" sophomore. Taylor had a little action last night.
Yep, Henry Stolzenberg in the lineup.
He's kind of got that Tungate energy.
Yeah.
You know, just a sophomore, but
yeah, you'll see.
Watched him a lot last year in JV, and I was really impressed.
Yeah, he does a good job of handling the basketball. As you said, got that shiftiness a little bit, some quickness. Love for him to put on some weight and get a little bit taller. And the sophomore team was, and the freshman team, now sophomores, were very fun to watch. You'll get to enjoy watching them when the regular season starts as far as sophomore games, because they push the basketball. They're not very tall, but they got some ball handlers, and they had a nice freshman season a year ago.
See if Stolzenberg can make his free throws here. First one up and rolls in and out, no good.
Substitution for the Mighty Men, number 21, Deshaun Lewis. He replaces Keon Simmons.
So Stolzenberg will get one more free throw.
And Stolzenberg makes it. He'll get in the box score. The sophomore. Now the Raiders up 59-33 and right at that 60-point mark that Coach Al likes.
Yeah, that's what he's kind of said last night. He's kind of shooting for that 60-point mark.
Jumper by Wardlaw.
We're there. Didn't quite reach it last night, but they're here tonight.
Now defensively, you want to keep them under 30, you know. I don't know what the record is for an average. Three-pointer by Kane. Left it a little short. (59-35), minute 45 left in the game. Wardlaw pulls up for a three, in and out, no good. Fought for underneath, put back up and no good. Vlahovic got wrapped around the head by Crawford, and Vlahovic is going to get 2 free throws. .131 to go, 59-35. It's been all Railers from the get-go. And like you mentioned, Josh, it's good to see them come out to a good, fast start. We're not playing catch-up.
Yeah, we had a good start to this game and really controlled it from the tip. And it was nice to see. A little bit different than last night, where we were down 8 points before we were able to get into the scoring column. And we're going to have to do it again on Friday, Scott, as the Railers will be scheduled for a 7:45 tip against the Vikings from Danville. We get a chance to work your way into the championship for Saturday if you can take care of business tomorrow.
Vlahovic makes both free throws. Number 21, or 23, I should say. That's Aiden Ferguson's going to check in. 6'1" sophomore, along with number 33, Aiden Grant. He's a 5'11" sophomore.
Yeah, so basically,
you got your JV out there.
You got your sophomore team out there, minus Pierce King, who's been hampered by some sort of an injury so far on the season. He's in street clothes right now, but another key player on that sophomore roster.
So the sophomore squad will finish out the game. A minute 18 to go. Railers 61, Dunbar 35. And they'll chuck it in to number 21. That's Deshaun Lewis. Three-pointer is good, 61-38, 1:08 to go. Timeout on the court. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here.
I'd like to thank some of our sponsors. Our 3-point sponsor this year, Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance. Every time the Railers knock down a 3, which that has been 8 of them, they are brought to you by Chris Coyne State Farm. Our tip-off sponsor, Chicago Street Rentals, located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Me Realty, whether you're buying or selling, trusted professionals at Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or go online to merealty.com. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Komnick will get it in. Now he'll get it right back. Kick it over to Taylor. On the ground, going to be out of bounds off Dunbar. 1:01 left in the ball game. Taylor gets it in. Stolzenberg up with the left. No good. Rebound comes down to Dunbar. They'll kick it up to 0. He's going to pull up for a 3. Nothing but net for Jordan. 61-41. Taylor with it all the way across to Stolzenberg. Got 5 seconds to get it across. Komnick's going to push it up, give it over to Stolzenberg. Just get it across half-court line. Now the Raiders will sit up in their offense. Try to feed Komnick, not there. Now over to Woodlaw. He pulls up for a jumper, gets it to go. Count the bucket, and Woodlaw will go to the line for 1. A little premature there.
He's getting ready, though.
Yeah, he's got his finger on the button.
Getting ready for Lincoln after a Railer W.
Free throw up and no good. Rebound comes down to Komnick. Komnicks are just rebounding beasts. Machines. Stolzenberg in a little bit of trouble. Gets it to Taylor. Now back to Stolzenberg. Tapped away. And the bucket is good for Nixon. Stolzenberg dribbles out of it. And there's the buzzer. Your final score, Lincoln Railers 61, Chicago Dunbar 45. Railers move to 2-0, Dunbar 0-2. Railers back in action Friday night as we'll take on the Vikings of Danville. We'll take a commercial break. We'll be back with the Growl postgame show here after these messages.
WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball is brought to you by Culver's of Lincoln. Me Realty. Full Gospel of State Farm agent Brian Clark. Heritage Packaging in Lincoln. Financial advisor Sal Polis of Edward Jones. Modern Brake and Alignment. Grau Incorporated. Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance. Schneider Masonry. United Community Bank. Dara Entwistle and Health Insurance Solutions of Illinois. Peasley Funeral Home. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball.
Points tonight, 12 of 24 from the field, give him 27. 6 points for Tyler Nixon to go along with Aking Jordan, also with 6. 4 for Christian Crawford. 2 points for Keon Simmons for the Mighty Men. The Railers were led here tonight. Leading scorer in the game, the senior Carson Komnick. Komnick with 29. Carson 9 of 14 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, and 9 of 10 from the free throw line to go along with 4 rebounds. 12 points for Tate Awe, 8 points for Bryce Volakovich, 7 points for Brody Tungate to go along with 5 assists, 2 points apiece for Breon McKinney and Brett Hayes, and 1 point for Henry Stolzenberg. Again, the Railers win it here, 61-45. Kick it back to the studios for another 2-minute timeout. Back with more of the Growl Incorporated postgame show. And you're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball.
This is Corporal Brian Clements with the Lincoln Police Department. This week, Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers is seeking information in reference to a theft that took place at Jake's Furnishings. On Saturday, October 18th at 11:36 a.m., a black Volkswagen Passat or Jetta pulled into the Jake's Furnishings parking lot. A white male exited the vehicle and stole 3 granite monument stands that were sitting on the edge of the building. The male was thin-built and shorter in stature. There are 2 surveillance videos that are available for viewing on the Lincoln Police Department Facebook page. If you have any information on this crime, please contact the Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers anonymously at 217-732-3000 or the Lincoln Police Department at 217-732-2151. Tips leading to an arrest could receive a cash reward of up to $1,000. Crime Stoppers only wants your information, not your name.
The Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers Crime of the Week is brought to you by Me Realty, supporting a thriving community safe for families through support of the Crime Stoppers program. Me Realty, 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Welcome back, Railer Nation. You're in the Ground Incorporated postgame show. Josh Comnick along with Scott Kirby and Lloyd Kirby here after a Railer W to improve to 2-0 on the season by a score of 61-45. We'll run over the stats here. First for Chicago Dunbar. They shot 43%, 19 of 44, 29% from three-point land, and 60% from the field, or from the free throw line. Only got there 5 times, 3 of 5. 26 rebounds for Dunbar. They had 15 turnovers on 7 assists and 8 steals for the Mighty Men. The Railers shoot 41% from the field, 19 of 46, 8 of 22 from three-point land, and 88% from the free throw line, 15 of 17 on the night. 23 rebounds for the Railers, 7 of them offensive, 9 turnovers for the Railers on 10 assists and 7 steals. So as we talked about, Scott, earlier, it's nice to get off to a good start for the Railers. They did that tonight, got up, I think, 8-10-0, and really didn't look back after that. I think it was the Railers handled the game pretty handily for the most part. We kind of gave up some easy baskets in the second half, but we had held that cushion of that 20-point lead for most of the game.
Yeah, you're right, Josh. And, still some things to work on, but, they're off on a good foot. 2-0 with the opportunity to go 3-0 and get in that championship game Saturday night. And, hopefully Tate Hall, I know he did something to his ankle, I think, over there in the corner. Hopefully he's fine, and because we're going to need him out there with those 3-pointers. Yeah, not real deep.
Don't have a lot of deep with subs coming off the bench. Preston Short out with a broken collarbone, and Clark will be back in a few games. So you're right. We can't afford any type of injury, and the guys that have been out there logged a lot of minutes. Tungate and Comnick, especially in the last couple games, have got to get some rest over Thanksgiving tomorrow and get rested up for Friday, because the Railers will be back in action. A scheduled tip for 7:45, probably will be closer to 8 o'clock. The Railers will take on the Vikings from Danville on Friday night, and then the schedule goes depending on how the Railers handle Friday night's game. We're most likely going to be in the championship for the third place game, I would expect at this point, going 2-0. But games all day, Friday, 3, 4:30, 6:15, and 7:45, and the same schedule goes for Saturday. And we hope the Railers are playing both nights late on Friday and Saturday.
And joining us now is Coach Neil Alexander. Coach, good game, 2-0 on the early season. Railers came out from the get-go and, started off on a good foot, got up to a quick lead, and never looked back.
Yeah, we did, and this was a great team to play. They were quick all over, and, they gave Brody a hard time, but, he needs to be able to play against that because people's going to come at him like that. I thought we had more sick guys that scored, looked to score. Yeah. So that helps us out. it just opens up the middle. If those guys hit those outside shots where people's got to go cover them, they can't leave them. That leaves the alleys open for Carson and Brody to get to the basket.
Yeah, you talked about it too, getting to the basket, and Komnick did that tonight. Coach 9 of 14 from the field, but he was 9 of 10 from the free throw line, and Bryce making a couple threes, Tate making a couple threes, as you said, I think opened up some lanes, and then Dunbar kind of lost him a few times, and he was able to get to the basket and put up some points tonight.
Yeah, and that's what it takes. I mean, if we don't kick and hit those threes, everybody's going to park in the lane and take that away from us. And right now, that's been an important part of what we've done the last 2 games. So, we got to continue just to get better. We had some silly turnovers. They gave us some things, and it'll show on film on what we have to do against that type of defense, because they were jump switching. They were very physical on the ball, and I thought we had some good sets that we ran and had some good shots and everything. So I'm happy with them. And after 2 games, we gave up 45 points tonight. We haven't spent a lot of time on defense. We've wanted to be a much better offensive team and try and put more points on the board. And hopefully it's paying off.
Coach, just 7 turnovers last night and then 9 turnovers here tonight, and I thought one of the keys for this season would be how do we handle pressure against some of these teams like we've played up until now or so far, and we did a good job in the second half yesterday, and really for the amount of pressure that we saw here tonight. You said there was a few silly ones, which there were, but you keep those turnovers under double digits and you like your chances on getting good shots.
Well, I think every turnover is a 6-point play. It could be the 3 points that you hit on that, or they go down and hit a 3. And that could be a big swing in a basketball game. So that's how much emphasis we put on turnovers is we want to try and keep it 6 or under. And I think this team has the capabilities of being very consistent at keeping it in single digits.
Any word on, it looked like Tate Hall might have twisted his ankle down there. Any preliminary
I don't know. He's in with Matt now, so we'll just have to wait and see.
Not real deep on that bench, so you don't want to see anybody go down, so hopefully it's just a little tweak and he'll be good to go Friday night.
Well, we hope so.
Yeah, much needed break for a couple guys, especially tomorrow at the little practice, I'm sure, and then some turkey day, but try to get their legs back under them because you got 2 in a row again on Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, we do, and we just got to continue, keep working at it, and like you said, the injuries is going to be a big part of this year on the success that we have, and we have to stay away from them and try to eliminate as many. And you play, you step on a foot, you turn your ankle. There's just things that happen, and hopefully they won't bite us like they did a year ago.
Well, Coach, off to a 2-0 start this season, looking good, and only going to get better as we go. So, once again, we thank you for joining us for the post game, and I know you got to get home and get that turkey cooked for tomorrow. So we'll let you get on out of here.
Okay, I'll do that. Thank you, and everybody have a happy Thanksgiving.
Right, that's going to do it for us here in Lincoln. Our next broadcast will be Friday, November 28th at 7:45 as the Railers are at home to take on the Vikings from Danville High School. Our broadcast will begin with the pregame show starting around 7:15. Railers now stand at 2-0. We hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. We know you enjoyed the outcome. We'd like to thank our listeners for listening, our viewers for viewing, and our sponsors for sponsoring. This has been a production of WLCN Sports 96.3 FM. We ask you patronize our sponsors and say thank you for allowing us to bring you Lincoln Railer basketball. For station manager Jim Ash, studio producer Tate Whitted, cameraman and social media coordinator Lloyd Kirby, my counterpart Josh Komnick. This is Scott Kirby. Once again, the final score, Lincoln 61, Chicago Dunbar 45. Good evening, everyone. It's time to send you back to the studio for the Classic Rock Experience on the Nighttime Fix 96.
WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball is brought to you by Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game. Located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Whether buying or selling, trust the professionals at Me Realty. For more information, check out their website, merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, and online at myfgec.org. State Farm Agent Brian Clark, located at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln. Brian can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and he's got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Call 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Heritage Packaging in Lincoln, offering top-notch products and value-driven solutions for Central Illinois. Heritage Packaging offers the right packaging right on time. Learn more online at welchpkg.com or call 217-735-4406.
Financial advisor Sal Polis of Edward Jones. Call Sal at 217-732-4001 or stop by his office at 1400 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Modern Brake and Alignment, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1964, offering full-service auto repairs, including suspension service, brake replacement, wheel alignment, transportation services, and more. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Stop by the shop at 1000 Commercial Park in Lincoln. Call 217-628-7650 or learn more at modernbrake.com. Go Railers! Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauinc.com.
Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance, with offices in Lincoln and Atlanta, offering great rates on home, auto, life, and renter's insurance. Call 217-732-7755.
Schneider Masonry, family owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience, serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Dara Entwistle and Health Insurance Solutions of Illinois, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Located at 620 Broadway Street in downtown Lincoln, call 217-737-7581.
Peasley Funeral Home, with locations in Lincoln and Atlanta, providing peace of mind at a difficult time. In Lincoln, call 217-732-8141.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball.
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com.
This program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.